All right, what is going on, my real estate family? So I'm answering the question today. Is it a good time to purchase a home in 2023 in this market in the month of March? So my answer to that question is yes, and I'm going to explain why. Now, a lot of people are commonly saying the interest rates are too high, the inflated market is too high, everything's expensive, I'm just going to wait. So if you just look at the last few years, even the last 10 years, let's say after the foreclosure in 2008, 2009, and the last 15 years, every time someone says they're going to wait, it has been proven that the longer they wait, they risk paying more in a monthly mortgage. And the reason being, appreciation on the back end of real estate purchases don't go down. They only go up. Whether it's a fast increase or a slow increase, it still goes up. So the longer you wait, the more you risk paying monthly in mortgage. And if you just look at the history of America, America's only a few hundred years old. How many major housing market crashes? Don't confuse housing and stock market. They're not the same. We're talking about specifically housing market crashes like the one in 2009, like the one during the Great Depression. How many times have you had a housing market crash that has significantly dropped to benefit the greater good of people living here to where they can just purchase a home cheaper than what it normally sells for? It is not the norm. You might be talking about once every 70 years. So the longer you wait, the more you're going to pay. If you're waiting on that type, well, good luck. You're waiting on that type of crash, good luck. You're going to be waiting probably 70 plus years for that to happen based on the history. So what I'm saying to the people is, it is never a bad time to own real estate simply for the fact that on the back end, you are owning appreciation and equity. If this weren't true, take a look at any city you live in, no matter where it's at, and look at homes that were built in the 50s, a long time ago. Those houses, when they were purchased back then, were purchased for dirt cheap. Now, they're worth a lot of money. You know why? Because they appreciated value over time. Real estate is a piece of land that only appreciates. You can't duplicate land. You can't just make land. Land is, appreciating in value all the time. So unlike a car, which seems to, go down in value, the more used it gets, the more used a house on land gets, the more value it has, because land is valuable in itself. So that's why it's important to purchase real estate. Now, my thing is this. A lot of people are talking about the interest rate. Well, think of it like this. Just last year in COVID, the interest rates were significantly low. This same time in 2022, it was like under 3%, right? So if you have a home, and I haven't calculated, I'm just going off the head. If you have a home that's like $250,000. All right, sorry, I had a phone call. So let's take an estimated numbers. No property tax, no homeowners insurance, no HOA factored in, just an estimate. A $500,000 home with a 2.5% interest rate, estimated $2,400 a month. A $250,000 home, half of that with an interest rate that's much higher, 7.5%, is estimated a little bit $2,000 a month. So, the monthly payments vary, but they're kind of close. You can also refinance when interest rates drop. So it's always a good time to buy.